Welcome to Adventure Quests with Tarot. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself, and create the life that you truly want to live. Let's get some cards out and find out what the guides want to talk us through today. Now, what's the energies about today? We've got the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is about weighing up options. It's about juggling things. It's about balancing out your life. You could be wanting to think about things or do a little bit of planning today. Let's get another card out about the energies. It's raining today, so the cards are all sticking together. Makes it difficult to shuffle when it's so humid. We've got the Death card out. The Death card is all about major change, and the Page of Materials is about starting something out. So kind of dreaming it up. Like I said, this is planning. This is planning for major change. So you might want to make a plan to balance your life out more, especially with major change coming. Get ready for it. How can you get ready for major change that's coming? Can you streamline things? Can you stop trying to spin so many plates, especially with that Two of Pentacles as well? It could be about that, juggling things. You might need to clear your plate a little bit. You might need to downsize, streamline, that kind of thing. You'll be thinking about that today. For major changes coming up, the Death card. The Death card comes out when there's significant change going on. Well, that's the energies. Let's hear about the lessons that could show up today. What lessons could be happening today for us? The lessons are the Seven of Wands. It's about self-protection. You need to protect yourself, right? It took me a long time to learn this. To learn how to protect, to trust the universe, but not people, and to protect myself. So trust to me from people needs to be earned, rather than the other way around, trusting people willy-nilly and then needing the universe to prove worthy of your trust, you know. I do it the opposite way around now. So the Seven of Wands is all about self-protection. And so you better protect yourself, you know, because not everyone has got a beautiful heart like you and I. And we can't go around just wishing that we were living in a utopia, saying people should be good people, you know, because they're not. And so let's live in the world that we're in and protect ourselves, learn how to do that. Now, this could also be about fight, flight, freeze or fawn response. I used to have freeze or fawn response because I grew up in an abusive household. And so you can't look after yourself when you're a kid. You can't fight back, and it's not safe to do that. And so I was taught I had to go into that freeze or fawn. It was the only thing that I could do. And so freezing, not saying anything, putting up with it, staying in a dangerous situation. And then fawn, managing, trying to manage the abuser or the people. So I actually didn't just stay there in a situation. I then tried to help them and manage them through it. Does that sound familiar to you? And learning Seven of Wands instead to fight or flight, to get out of there and say no. Well, what we've got out with that is the Four of Inspiration and Justice. And so you will not get your justice until you have this firm foundation of protecting yourself. The universe will only step in so much. We need to learn to be empowered and to protect ourselves. So that's the lessons for today. Now, what about getting into alignment today? Getting into alignment, the Fool. Interesting. So throwing yourself into something, just giving it a go. Just starting. You know, we'll never feel fully ready. We just got to start, give it a go, like these videos, right? I'm just starting doing it. I practiced a couple of times and I thought I've just got to start recording them because I'm not going to get used to saying these new things until I start doing it. You saw how fluent I got in today's tarot, right? If you've been on my channel for a while, I've been doing today's tarot for years in the same style. I could do it in my sleep. And all it takes is throwing myself in, right? Throwing myself in. In order to get into alignment, you just need to do it. Act on inspiration, Ace of Inspiration. When that inspiration hits, just get it done. This talks, the Fool and the Ace of Inspiration talks about to be in alignment. You need to act on inspiration when it happens. You see, the universe gives you inspiration. It gives you those ideas when the timing is right for it. Now, if you procrastinate and put it off, and then you do it next week, the timing isn't going to be right for it then. And so it will fall flat. And so become the kind of person that will act instantaneously when you get that inspiration. I do. Now, what about expansion? What expansion can we have? What expansion can we have? Knight of Pentacles, taking things slowly, one foot in front of the other. And so expansion can happen slowly, is what it's saying, by putting one foot in front of the other. So often now, we look around, don't we, and we think people have had instant success, and we don't see all of the groundwork that they've put in, because the first time we see them, they're successful, of course, because that's when we see them, right? But no, that's never true. The Knight of Pentacles is always true. People have always done that. Put one foot in front of the other, work towards something. And the Page of Voices, yeah, it is about onlookers. And so it's about looking at other people, thinking they've got instant success or they somehow managed to do it and you haven't. It's not true. Expansion comes through following your own path. And it's not true that we should be able to have instant wins and, law of attraction. Right now, I can just pick the date, set a massive goal and then pick the date. No, I've been in business for 25 years. And yes, I've been able to survive off it, but there's only been a certain small amounts of time throughout that 25-year period where I can really say I was thriving at a high level. I've been creating all kinds of things along the way. Of course, within the last 25 years, everything has been changing with social media and all kinds of things. And so I've had to roll with that, right? And create new things. And so sometimes it's been great. Sometimes I've been in alignment and it's been great. Sometimes not so much. And it depends on how I'm feeling about myself inside too, right? So don't think that everyone else has it so easy and they're getting instant wins. They're not. And I think that is one of the problems with law of attraction teachings, especially about timing of things. The timing of things has never worked for me. It's always been in the right time, and it takes a hell of a lot of internal work to get yourself to a point where you can manifest the big things in life. And so don't give up. Just keep on putting one foot in front of the other. Now, what's the quest for today? Let's get the card out. Wow. Well, I guess we'll take those two as well. But the card that came out is the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is all about making a decision on action to take. So it's a crossroads card. It's where are you going to go now? The Ace of Wands is about inspired action. Wands are all about action and inspiration, and it's excitement and all of that. And the World card is all about completion of things as well. And so the quest for today with all of these. Step one. Look back at the recent past, just the recent past. Don't go back too far, and think, what have you put off? What inspiration did you get that you've put off and maybe didn't take action on? Now, in step two, I'm not wanting you to take action on that, because that might have gone off the boil. That inspiration could have been just for that moment then. And so if you take that action now, it just might not be ready. Everything might not be ready at this point now. Things won't be falling together. So instead of doing that, what I want you to do is tap into the energy that you were when you've got that inspiration. So try and get new inspiration, fresh inspiration. Set a new intention is step two, to get that thing going again. And perhaps sit in meditation and ask the universe, so inspire me again for what is right in this moment in time, right? Because everything changes in time. And so inspire me again. And when that inspiration hits, step three is taking action on it. That's when you get into this Two of Wands and you decide on action to take and you get going on it this time. And so this could also be about setting an intention, so to be more in the moment and act on your inspiration. Just think of it that way. The universe gives you inspiration when the timing is right. And so we should never procrastinate things. And I'm not saying just jump into things without thinking about it, but take swift action. Have a plan, but get onto that plan right away and then take swift action. So that is your quest, should you choose to accept it today. Lost my words then. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and visit my website behealing.com, where you will find a free program in there. 6 fun quests to raise your self-love level is what it is. 6 fun quests for next level self-love. Put your email address in and your name in when that window pops up on behealing.com, and you'll get those every other day. That you can go through and raise your levels of self-love. Well, have the best day ever, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.